Hi, this is Jane at Green Side Up, but today I'm doing a video for Green Biz. Our discussion today is going to be about turf grasses. The ones that we're going to be discussing are the ones that we would be using down here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Bermuda, centipede, and zoysia grasses. All three of these are considered warm weather grasses. They do very well in our climate, which is warm and then very warm. Bermuda grass is the fastest growing of the three. Bermuda grass can be invasive into, for instance, flower beds because it can grow fairly fast, but it is a very nice one if you have high traffic. So for instance, if you have children that are running all over your yard, Bermuda would be an excellent choice of grass. Centipede grass is a much slower growing grass. In fact, if you were to seed centipede, it could easily take 3 years for you to get your lawn established. Centipede grass turns brown in the winter, as some of the other ones do also. And it is, as I said, very slow growing. If you have high traffic, this is not the one for you because it does not tolerate high traffic. However, it will tolerate the heat as long as it gets enough water. Zoysia grass is one of the third ones we're going to talk about. Zoysia grass can also tolerate high traffic. It does turn brown in the winter, but it stays green a little bit longer in the fall, and it greens up a little bit faster in the spring than your centipede grass does. Since we're coming into spring, there's a few things that you can do to start to get your lawn ready for spring. One of the first things is a soil test. And I got information here from the Agricultural Service here in North Carolina. They always recommend soil tests. And they have brochures. We have them here at our store at Green Side Up. You can also get them at the Ag Extension office here in town. Inside the little brochure, it will show you exactly how to do your soil test. They give you a couple little boxes that you put the soil into, and you can ship it off to them. If you do your soil testing between April 1st and November 30th, it's free here in North Carolina. If you do it other than those times, there is a small fee that you have to pay. You should get your soil tested in your lawns at least every 3 to 5 years. One of the other things that you're going to want to do early in the spring is apply what is called a pre-emergent. A pre-emergent is to prevent weeds from coming up. What it does is you'll spread it, it lays across the soil, and your weed seeds are not able to penetrate it. A pre-emergent can be put down now on Bermuda grass and on zoysia grass. However, on centipede grass, you want to put the pre-emergent down when the dogwoods are blooming. Another thing that you will put on your grass, not quite yet, but in May, is a crabgrass preventer. And the crabgrass preventer will, again, prevent crabgrass and some of those other types of pesky weeds from coming up. You don't want to put that down too soon because what happens is that it's not warm enough, the weeds aren't growing, and the weed killer will just kind of run out of energy before it really can be used by the weeds. Another product that is very good for people to use on their lawns is something to get rid of grubs. Grubs are those little wormy things that are in your lawns, and when they mature, they turn into bugs such as, Japanese beetles, very pesky things. So if you can get rid of your grubs, then you are preventing the emergence of some of these bugs that can do harm to all kinds of different plants in your yard. Most of these lawns are fairly trouble-free as far as diseases. However, the people at Green Biz are very good at diagnosing and helping you to troubleshoot if you have certain problem areas in your lawn. There are things that you can do to treat whatever that problem would be. Just make sure that you ask them if you are concerned about a particular area on your lawn. People often ask about fertilizing their lawns. With the Bermuda grass and the zoysia grass, you would apply a lawn fertilizer after the lawn greens up. With centipede grass, it is very important that you do not use a fertilizer that has any nitrogen in it. If your lawn, a centipede lawn, is turning yellow, you can use a ferrous sulfate, which is an iron product, to help green them up, but not your regular fertilizers. It is very important on any of these lawns that any product that you use, you make sure that it is safe for that particular type of lawn. So in conclusion, your 3 types of grasses. If you have questions, call GreenBiz. They'll be happy to help you with any kind of lawn care questions that you have. This is Jane at Green Side Up and GreenBiz saying good day.